These three pyramids standing in the capital Cairo are one of the biggest tourist attractions in Egypt. The three were built for Pharaoh Kheop's wives over 2,000 years ago. The biggest of the three is the Great Pyramid of Giza, the current oldest monument on the list of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Although its construction still remains a subject of much debate, the pyramid, which was built for the 4th dynasty Pharaoh Kheops in Egypt, was completed in 2560 BC. According to Shireen Toussaint, an experienced Egyptian guide, it took approximately 20 years to complete.
It was built as a tomb for King Kheops, one of the kings of the 4th ruling dynasty, and it took 20 years to be built, but the workers used to work only 3 months a year. So if you calculated that, the Great Pyramid took 60 months to be completed.
Several theories are debated as to how it was built and by whom. But according to Toussaint, most theories point to slave labor provided by the children of Israel during their time of slavery in Egypt.
Almost 100,000 men were employed for the construction of the Great Pyramid.
It was constructed out of stone blocks, each weighing at least 2 tons.
They used 2,300,000 blocks of stone for its construction. The average weight of each block of stone is 5 tons.
So given a load of 2 tons, the question would be how they were carried to the venue as well lifted to the top without cranes at the time. Theories on how each block was carried to this venue suggest that multiple men together maneuvered each block over a ramp that encircled the structure, or they moved each stone up long ramps that got higher and longer as the pyramid got taller.
It has got 3 rooms inside. One is unfinished, and most probably it was the burial chamber, but they have changed the interior design, so it was left unfinished. The second one, most probably it was for burying the treasures of the king, and the third one, which is located exactly mid-height of the pyramid, was the burial place.
Today, the pyramid stand as marvelous features, awed and respected, especially because they are standing with minor damage.
Now this is the area where we find the pyramids of Giza. Now these are historical pyramids here in Egypt, and within this area we find 6 pyramids which were constructed over 4,000 years ago. Now this is the biggest pyramid, which was constructed with 2.3 million stones and with many men who could have died so many years ago. So many people come to visit this place, and it has now turned out to be a huge historical place here in Egypt.
Ugandan pilgrims who recently visited the holy sites under the auspices of Africa One Tours and Travel marveled at the big tall attractions.
If that the kings died before the completion, he will be buried in an incomplete tomb.
And then completion will be done after.
No, once they
The Great Pyramid, which is the biggest here, on completion was 481 feet high and covers 13.1 acres. It is estimated that 2.3 million stone blocks were used to construct it. It is believed that the inside pyramid chambers housed the pharaoh's most expensive goods, among them precious metals, stones and food products, among others.
It depends in which period. Some people are saying during the ancient times the treasures were stolen and the mummy was destroyed. Some other people said during the Greco-Roman period the treasures were stolen. Nobody can tell for sure because this is not recorded in history.
The pyramids, which lie in a desert land, continually attract business tourism, with many locals selling crafts at makeshift structures. To others, a ride on the camels reminds them of the old days' former means of transport, and the camel was the only means. Moses Walugembe, NBS, live at 9.